On today's show, all you're gonna need is some coins. Get ready to have some fun. Hey everyone, welcome to Spellz. I'm Bridget and it looks like Jay is late again. So let me get things started. When Jay finally gets here, he's going to dazzle you with some of his favorite coin tricks.
Bridget.
Yep, you can just sit back and relax and watch coins disappear right before your very eyes. Now you see him.
Get me out of here.
And now you don't.
Someone get me out of here.
Jay?
Bridget, thank goodness. Get me out of here.
Jay, how did you get in a piggy bank?
Well, I was holding the long end of my wand, and it's a long story. Just get me out.
Hang on.
Thank you so much, Bridget. Wow, look at all those coins. Just what we need for today's show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay Sankey.
On today's show, I'm going to dazzle you with some of my very favorite
Jay,
coin tricks.
I've already said all of this.
You just sit back, relax, and watch the coins. I'm going to make them vanish. Now you see them, and now you don't.
Let's make some magic.
Bridget, have you ever heard of sleight of hand?
Yes, I have.
Then you know that a sleight is some secret tricky move you do, right? With your hands, of course, sleight of hand.
Yeah.
This is sleight of elbow. Sleight of elbow. Not this elbow, no, right over here. This is the tricky elbow, look. If I take the coin and I rub it against that elbow like that, ooh, just warming up, don't worry, I'm just warming up here. If I take the coin and I rub it against that elbow, you're going to see the coin completely melts away.
Very cool.
That's sleight of elbow. Here's how you do this one. It all comes down to misdirection. Not Mr. Direction. Oh, anyway. So misdirection, which of course means getting them to look one place while you do the secret work somewhere else.
Okay.
Okay. One other thing I do here is the first time I kind of miss the trick is just setting them up. I want them to relax so I can really fool them, all right? So here's how it works. I show them the coin in my right hand. I come over, I take it in my left hand. It's behind the fingers. You can't see it, but it's there. And I'm rubbing. And look where my right hand is. My right hand is right up near the collar of my shirt, right?
Yes.
So, boom, it falls. Now, the reason I want to do that is because the second time I take it, I actually let the coin fall into my fingers, and I pretend to rub something, but I got nothing here. And once again, my hand goes up here, and I leave the coin up behind my neck.
So it just rests on your neck?
Rests. If you haven't bathed, it sticks there. It's fabulous, okay? So you're like this, you rub, boom, boom, boom. And that is an amazing trick you can do anywhere.
Very nice. Causing a dust storm.
I know, but it's going to be totally worth it. I just found this book called The Discovery of Witchcraft.
That sounds like fun reading.
Well, it's not exactly fun reading. It was written about 500 years ago by a guy called Reginald Scott.
Wait, is this the book about witches?
Yes and no. See, Reginald Scott wrote this book because in his day, innocent people were being called witches and even being punished for it. So he figured if he wrote a book describing all the methods behind tricks, he'd show that anyone could do these tricks and it would really help. Speaking of which, would you like to see one of the oldest coin tricks ever written down? In the trick, you were to put a little red wax on the nail of your longest finger. Then you were to ask a stranger to put the coin into the palm of your hand, then you would close it. You were then to secretly move the coin so that it was now stuck to the red wax on your fingernail. Of course, you had to make sure the person didn't see you do this. And then, when you opened your hand, the coin had magically disappeared. According to the book, and I quote, "The beholder will wonder where it is become." Which means you made it vanish and the person has no clue how you did it. And thanks to this book, a lot fewer people were called witches.
Wow, books are so great.
Speaking of books, why did the book go to the doctor?
I don't know.
Because it hurt its spine. Spine? Bridge, do you have a caterpillar? A quarter? Quarter?
Yeah.
Caterpillar. The reason I was thinking caterpillar is because actually this is a trick where I make the coin move like a caterpillar. Step back, I don't want you getting hurt. All right, here we go. It's gonna move like a caterpillar, look. It's gonna crawl around my body, the quarter. Here we go, watch. In 3, 2, oh, sorry about that, Bridge. Let's try that again. In 3, 2, 1, there it goes. Oh, it's kind of tickly. It's going up going to run across down the other arm. It's going right over there. I told you, the coin is really a caterpillar. Here's how you do this one. I love this one, Bridget, because it comes down to that flub. You know when I drop it on the ground?
Yeah.
Completely planned.
Oh, okay.
I do it for 2 reasons. One is so people think, oh, I don't think he does this one very well. They relax, they're not as suspicious. And the other reason I do it is because I'm gonna actually place the coin from my right hand right into my left hand, and I'm gonna do it literally under the other person's nose. See, when I bend down to pick it up, watch what happens here. It's here, and I go in 3, 2, 1, and I drop it on the ground, okay? And there it goes over there. And I come over, and when I bend down, the back of my head and my shoulders are covering the fact that I'm actually gonna throw the coin, or even place the coin from one hand right to the other, but I come up like it's still in my hand.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And now I just go focus. You don't want to immediately go, it's not here, look, it's over here. Okay, that's too. You're here, you do this, pause a beat, you're really, a nice time lapse, it's coming around, show it's gone there, and it's over there. And people swear that the coin magically went from one hand to the other, and all you did was throw it. It's always a good idea to try to perform your magic as slowly as possible. Remember, they've never seen you perform this trick before. And if you do it very slowly, not only will it be less confusing for them, it'll also be a lot more convincing.
Hey Jay, all this talk about change has really got me thinking about caterpillars and butterflies.
Why? Do they know some really good coin tricks?
No, I was thinking about how a caterpillar changes into a butterfly. It's really quite magical.
So, tell us.
It all starts after the caterpillar comes out of its egg. When it is first born, the caterpillar is so small it can barely be seen. But as it gets bigger, it outgrows its skin and sheds it. It does this many times. When the caterpillar is fully grown, it sheds its skin for the last time. Then it spins a cocoon, which is like a protective coat that will cover its whole body. It will stay in the cocoon from 2 weeks to a few months, and then one day it will come out of the cocoon and have changed into a beautiful butterfly.
Wow, that is an amazing change. Speaking of cool changes, I bet I can change this money into a pizza.
Okay.
Okay, so the deal is, okay, whoever loses the coin toss has to sing goodbye to the audience.
Okay. Heads.
Ooh, so close. Ladies and gentlemen, Bridget Hall.
Thanks for swinging by today. We had plenty of fun, and I'm glad to say we'll see you all again, one and all. He's Jay Sankey, and I'm Bridget Hall. Spellz.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That was my spitty hand.
Lovely.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Smith. I'm 12 years old, and I'm going to be showing you a magic trick called Don't Do This at the Dinner Table. Here you see I have an ordinary spoon. You can use it for ice cream, anything. And I'm going to make it bend in half and disappear.
Bye.